week on Gusto TV Africa. How have you guys been? Hope you had an amazing weekend. For myself, it was quite a very busy weekend. Work. I didn't even get time to rest at all. But it was a beautiful one. I attended a couple events and it was really good to catch up with old friends and just be around family. It was really a great time for me. And I hope you did have a swell time as well. How are you for real? How you did? Hope you did okay. But guys, it's been quite an interesting week and an amazing weekend because a lot of things have been happening in the world of Afrobeats, and this is why we're here to talk, to hear from you as well, because your opinion on self matter past any other thing. But before we talk about all that, thank you from our heart. Thank you for your amazing support. Thank you for everything that you do for us here at Gusto TV Africa. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your comments. On Facebook, we see everything that you do. Our Facebook fans, well done to you guys. We're almost like getting to 200K. That's quite a thing. Thank you so much for what you do for our community. We love and appreciate you. Please continue to do so. Get all your friends and family to be a part of what we do here at Gusto TV Africa, because we are an amazing community. Everything Afrobeats, everything pop culture. This is what we breathe and live for. Thank you so much for everything that you do. It's a beautiful week and we're starting off really strong. And there is Davido in the news. There's Wizkid in the news. There is Reekado Banks in the news. There's Burna Boy in the news. There's just amazing things to talk about. And we'll have Asake Mr. Morning with the vibe as well in the news. Like I promised somebody 5K on Friday. And I said, let's get this stream to 100K viewers. I said, not 100K, 100 viewers first. Let's start small. But we'll get to 100K, but let's start with 100 viewers. Get people to come and join this live. And I'll just do a random and then we'll just give somebody 5K this morning. I'm in a good mood. So tell your friends and your family members, let them get on YouTube right now and, join us as we, just talk about everything that's happening in the weekend regarding Afrobeats. So Afrobeat is one of the best genres right now. There's nobody in the world that will miss the fact that I don't identify myself with Afrobeats. You play. But exciting news coming from the stables of Wizkid is that Drake, Wizkid, and Kayla's One Dance is the number 6 most streamed song in Apple Music history. You didn't hear that? Drake, Wizkid, and Kyla's One Dance. I need a one dance. Na, 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 na. It's the number 6 most streamed song in Apple Music history. That is quite an amazing feat. I beg, clap on where you did. Whether you're a 30BG, you're an outsider, you're a raver, whatever fan base or fan tribe you represent, I think this is quite an amazing feat. 6 most streamed song in Apple Music history. Anyways, what people are saying regarding this before we do all the talk. Robert says One Dance is such a timeless record, like it never gets old to your ears. And I quite agree with Robert, because every time you listen to One Dance, it's like it's taking you back to some type of freshness. There's this aura that the song possesses that, if it really leave you like that, no matter how bad you try, say you want to forget the jam, it's a classic in my opinion. And I mean, it led the way for a lot of, revolution. And that's what Yellow says, or Yalo, I beg your pardon. He says, Drake, Wizkid, and Kyla's One Dance made history as the first song to surpass 1 billion streams on Spotify, a groundbreaking American and African collaboration. It paved the way for future cultural endeavors and is now the number 6 most streamed song on Apple Music. See, for what it's worth, let's give credit where credit is due. Wizkid on this track really gave it a lot of bounce, a lot of life. If person don't even know, say we even know this song before go think say na Wizkid jam. But of course, it's a Drake song. But Wizkid being on it, and as well as Kyla delivering an amazing, part of being on the record. I mean, delivering an amazing part, to the record. I beg your pardon. It just shows that this is indeed a classic. The number 6 most streamed song on Apple Music history. That is quite intense. But guys, if we want to talk about this in details, do you think that this song deserves all the praise, all the accolades that it's getting? For me, my simple answer will be yes. It's a timeless piece. You play it in 5 years' time, 10 years' time, it still has that kind of effect and chokehold. There's a chokehold effect on this song. I don't know how they take Duamo. Probably it's Drake, probably it's Wizkid, probably it's Kyla. I really don't know. But you see, this combination is like a trinity. Trinity is a fast stretch. Nah, I'm not trying to be, nah, God forgive me. But it's more like these three people. I don't want to call them the Musketeers because they're way more than Musketeers. But the truth of the matter is, this record is a timeless record. And congratulations to Wizkid. Congratulations to Drake. Congratulations to Kyla, because I mean, amazing things happening with this record. And also, Wizkid is the highest charting African act on Apple Music's top 500 most streamed song of all time. All time. Take that to the bank any day, anytime. Wizkid, Wizkid, I big things they do. Machala, I big things they do. Anyways, I know that the FCs are super excited to hear this one. And for I'll talk to, I'll be FC fan. I'm just an Afrobeat lover, and I love good things happening for our superstars who represent, the Afrobeat movement, who have been doing so much to help us spread the culture. Right now in the world, Afrobeat it can never be neglected. It's in fact the most important genre right now. And interesting news still with Wizkid is like we have a World Wizkid Day today. Wizkid and Tems emerged as the only Nigerian artist with songs on Apple Music top 500 most streamed song of all time. Wizkid One Dance, at number 6, Tems Wait For You at number 42. That is a collective win. I mean, Tems is winning, Wizkid is winning, Afrobeat is winning, Africa is winning, world is winning. I mean, music is winning, and congratulations to everyone involved. And let's go to the one and only OBO, Omobaba Olowo Davido. Davido performed a couple of songs yesterday at the Essence Fest, and With You was a stand-up performance for many reasons, more than one. With You was quite an amazing performance. I really loved it. I love the fact that there was this embellishment to he's been rehearsing, of course, thanks to Kobams Asuko, who's like the music director for this tour. They've been doing brilliant things together, and I feel like the music is resonating with everyone who's actually bought tickets and tried to be at the event. It's like value for your money. And Davido is not just really performing, he's actually curating and creating an experience. And I think that's what we have to take away from the performance. But a lot of people have had different things to say. Crowd controller, that one is from Truth. And Alaye NG says, everywhere quiet to Abi na my eyes, because the footage is from the the event. It showed a section where it's like there was the barricade and the fans were put further down, and it looked as though, okay, just maybe people not too plenty like that, or just maybe there was no crowd like that, But for what it is worth, performance, the performance from Davido was actually like really a great performance. Tell me in the comment section, because I want to hear everything that you have to say. I personally think it was a beautiful performance, and Davido really did amazing things that night. So yes, big ups to everyone involved, and congratulations to Davido. We have Burna Boy in the news. Burna Boy's Don't Let Me Drown debuts at number 2 on UK Afrobeat songs chart. I mean, this record dropped. A lot of people have been talking crazy about it, saying, "Oh, we never hear the Gbedu. We don't even know this song." I don't understand how people are. I don't even know waiting they do some of us sometimes. But it is what it is. The records are there to prove, and Odogo is winning number 2 right now on UK Afrobeats songs chart. Don't Let Me Drown. Now, if you've not heard the song, it's an opportunity for you to go and listen now and give your own take, because this song is doing crazy numbers already. So if you're not part of the party, then please take the back seat. Don't talk down on an Odogu record because Odogu is showing off and showing out. Remember, No Signs of Weakness album is going to drop soon. And of course, we've seen a preview of the track list for that album. It's going to be quite an interesting one. The next week, this weekend, the next weeks will be quite a movie. It will be quite interesting, and we cannot wait to see everything that's going to happen, with this record. Let's take some comments real quick. Salvation says he hit. Now hit, oh, now hit, not only hit with the cook for this hour camp, talking about the outsiders. Jamie Boy says too easy for him, too easy. Like, it'd be like child's play. It'd be like child's play for Odogu. But I mean, if you have heard the record, do you really like it, or it is out of sentiment because Odogu now your guy? But tell me in the comment section. Let's really talk about this. Is it an interesting record? Is it a good record enough to actually be number 2 on the UK Afrobeat Songs chart? Let us know in the CS. And of course, we'll be right there to respond to every one of it. Baby girl Tems is in the news, and she just shut down the Rabbit Hole Festival. It's quite interesting to see Thames mileage. The Rabbit Hole Festival in Amsterdam, my girl took on that stage and delivered a classic performance, 10 over 10 in my opinion. But let's talk about Thames's rise to stardom. From the humble days, humble beginnings, what we call beningans, she's been really able to hone her craft, and she's easily the most, celebrated female Afrobeat superstar. But that's a conversation. Is she the biggest? Is she way ahead of Tyler? Is she way ahead of the one and only Sabi girl? At some point last year in 2024, there was some stint of comparison between Thames, Arya Star, and Tyler, and like say all of them just they beef themselves. But we saw how they came together, dispelled that fake news allegedly, and they've just been working together and supporting each other, which is a beautiful thing to see. I think that's what the industry has lacked in terms of the females supporting themselves. The conversation has always been that they could have actually even gone farther than where they are if they had supported each other the way that they should have. But that's a conversation for another day. And right now, Tems, took that stage and, really, really killed it. Amazing performance. Tems, the outfit, I don't understand the outfit, shall it was really nice. I think it's nice. I think it looks good. And, she was just performing and, give them a little twirl, turn back, show them that, and everyone's just going crazy and going nuts. That's what Tems does. She actually holds the crowd down with an amazing performance and vocals. I really loved it, and I hope that it's just the beginning of greater things to come for her, because she's easily one of the most celebrated female Afrobeat superstars in the world, and you have to give her that. Godwin Sign says global superstar. And of course, we can all agree that Tems is indeed a global superstar. Now let's talk about Omah Lay and, of course, Davido. And Omah Lay performed for the first time with you in Belgium. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I watched the performance and I was just grinning teeth to teeth. Not because of OBO, not because of anything, but because of the way that Omah Lay really carried the song. You can tell that he was involved in the song. And in fact, the claims are that it's his actual song. So yes, it's like performing your own jam. And you could see the energy, you could see the excitement, you could see the way he was smiling through it and just dancing. And it was nuts. The whole P was just like, it was crazy. It was crazy. Omah Lay had a very fantastic time, perform with you for the first time. It got to Davido's part of the song, Sweet Fanta Diallo. I know if you forget you. My guy, they sing out, they moved. Like, you could see that he was really, really in tune with the audience. He was in tune with everything that was happening on the night. The backup singers were fantastic. The band crazy, the energy, the crowd, everybody's going nuts. You can tell that this record is indeed a timeless piece, and it's been on the table for a lot of time. People are saying this is the record of the year, but that's another conversation. I don't want to start that one today. But tell me, guys, if you've seen footages from the performance, how did you guys actually, how did you guys take it? Do you think it was a performance that is worthy of a 10 over 10? Let me know in the CS, because Omah Lay is actually doing big things. And Stennard Edward says this is super impressive and incredible, 100%. Tikam Imakam good. And Ahiaba says, Omo, this song fire. In fact, like I said, it's been tipped to be the song of the year. Let's see, fingers crossed. 2025, it's still the early small, but we don't do 7 months like that too. And this song still the bang and is on heavy rotation. So guys, let's keep our fingers crossed because yo, 30BT fans are super excited right now, not because of the record, but because of the way Omah Lay has carried this record and as they help this record achieve a lot of numbers. Because trust me, it's a collaborative effort. It's between Davido and Omah Lay, and they both shared, equal amounts of praise. If you have to say well done to Davido, you have to say well done to Omah Lay. Let's not even joke about that, right? Now let's talk about the one and only Asake, Mr. Money with the Vibe. But this time around, it is a collaboration with Hus, and Hus's Gold featuring Asake debuts at #1 on the UK Afrobeat Songs chart. Now, one of the things I predicted when this record dropped, I said this song was going to go #1. And here we are. Don't take my the things why they talk for mouth, they happen. So guys, if you have bed sleep, I can give you what's it called, ticket to maybe they cash out. But anyways, we'll talk about that later. Hus's Gold featuring Asake debuts at #1 on the UK Afrobeats song chart. That's quite an impressive one. I like the record. I really played it. I enjoyed it. Ashake's part was really good. And Hus, of course, Hus na big boys. So these are songs for the big boys. It's not like for men, for boys rather. It's for men. This song is not for men. And I'm quite excited to see that it's doing amazing things. And being #1 on the UK Afrobeats chart is quite impressive. Congratulations to Hus and congratulations to Asake, Mr. Money with the Vibe. Now let's talk about new music, new album. New Reekado Banks album is on the block, and he titles this one "The Game Needs You." And it's officially out now. I listened to a couple of the songs. I have not finished it, to be very honest, but what I've listened to, I really like it. I think it's a great record, and I want everybody to go tap in, go look. Go look at that one and see, which song is your favorite off the album. Reekado Bank is back, and a lot of people are saying, you know what, Oteka is back. It has 13 amazing songs from freestyle to 2WFL, Reekado Banks featuring Winnie, Mami Oroma featuring Terry Akbala, Reekado Banks also featuring Lee Clash on Biliki, Jawo, Reekado Banks featuring Cash Coming, and of course, amazing songs actually. There's also Fino on the album with My Woman, and as well Skibi on Ogini. Guys, these are amazing songs for you to go check out and tell me in the comment section if you're feeling it, if you really love it as much as I do love it. Guys, this is where we come to the end of the broadcast here this morning on Gusto TV Africa. Beg your pardon. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for sticking with us. We appreciate your patience. We appreciate your support. We appreciate all the feedbacks we get. Thank you so much for sticking with us, guys. We're gonna see you shortly, so stay tuned for more updates. Everything regarding Afrobeats, guys. Until later, take care and have a great day.